I did my way.
They finna fuck your boy here.
Oh,
Your boy.
which one?
Trump.
Who finna fuck him up?
Somebody gonna fuck him up. The Canadians don't want to fuck with him.
well, they ain't got no choice. Let me tell you what happened with that. Trump is very strategic about what he do, right? You know why he told them when he was gonna do that to him and they talking about cutting off some power? It's a pipeline, a gas line, right? Mm-hmm. In order for them to go to, I forget what place they said it was.
Like Utah and a few other.
They have to go, no, it's somewhat, but they have to go through the United States to do it, right? So Trump's gonna cut that shit off. Man. So, you know, he playing, China agreed to, China submitted and Mexico submitted. Both of them broke down and said, okay, we're going to do what you said. I'm going to put the 10,000 soldiers on the border to stop the fentanyl, the trafficking, and all of that. Told China.
I ain't going for none of that shit.
So, hey, he not finna stop shit. They been drug trafficking in America for longer than I've been born, longer than all of us in this room been born. Drug trafficking must go on. Yeah. It might not go on top of the land, but the message is gonna get that money up under your ass. Don't think they not gonna get it.
I want to get some of it too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so the difference is the way the military engages in America is not the way the military engages outside of America. So there's a lot of give and take. Cause like to me, all right, did y'all see this weekend? Did y'all see the protest?
Oh, stop! How you guys doing?
Oh yeah, shit, we just started talking.
Today is so good, and I'm with my co-hosts. They doing what they normally do. This is the Enterprise Podcast. It's about anything and everything. I got Vern talking about Trump. I got DK talking about somebody else. And I got Dante talking about the border. But it's going to be one of these great days today. The show is on. I don't know what's going to happen and anything like to come out of our mouths because
we're going to have fun.
Yeah, we doing
that what it is. It is. Oh, it's
sponsored by Just Pop In.
Just pop in. When you get ready, just pop in. We at 1030 East 25th Street. And the great thing about Just Poppin', we got the best burgers in the world. Man. Just stop in and see us. But most important, I'm about to flip this back over here because I don't know what the hell going on. They're going to tell me, though.
Okay, so.
To think about what you just said, though, as soon as a person, no matter how much power he had in the planet, got on the damn terrorist list, what did the U.S. do?
They go get them. But, okay, so this is the thing. They put a group, he put a classification, right? So it's not all of Mexico, it's the cartels, right? And we know that 9.7% of the time, they already know who's the cartel people. We know America is some crafty people. But this is the thing.
Well, you gotta be crafty if you want to win.
Yeah, if you go into Mexico thinking that not the whole country, but the cartel in his group is not strong, you're thinking different. If you don't think that these people have more cells than the Asians, more cells than the who is they last after the Muslims, these are Mexicans, and there are Hispanics or Mexicans, whatever you want to call them, the ones from El Salvador, whatever you want to say. These are a bunch of people implanted in an American system that if they really want to play right, they can screw it over.
No, America.
Why they could?
Let me tell you something, man, about America. Let me tell you something about America. Let me tell you the worst thing a cartel or anybody could ever want on their ass for America to send the CIA on them. Yeah. Once they put the CIA on your ass, they will wipe the cartel out. They will wipe them out if they really want to do it. But guess why they don't do it? It's something over there that they want.
Yeah, but I mean, so this how. Okay, here go another. That's a very great point. But this is what I'm saying as far as that goes, though. I'm saying like, okay, let's just say, there's 300 million, as Trump would say, of these illegal people here, right? Hold on, I'm saying what your man would say. Your man would say. All right, let's say it's 11 million of them. It's probably 11 million in California, right? Just in Los Angeles
I
County.
ain't seen them. I've been riding around today.
Hey, man, that's what I was gonna ask y'all. Did y'all see that?
I was on Alvarado. I was downtown by the alley.
They hide.
You can't get a fruit cup nowhere.
Hey man, hold up. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I don't know how you guys gonna take it, but the military ain't gonna do shit to the cartel because they're not gonna be able to cross over the border.
No,
they only gonna be able to accept this line over here in Arizona, San Diego, all those places. But at the end of the day, when you talk about the CIA, if you see the DEA and the FBI, they don't do nothing unless one of your friends tell them, or a friend that you know tell them about somebody.
right.
So at the end of the day, they some bullshit also, because if we don't tell on each other, we never go to jail. So
Okay.
All these motherfuckers had their own fucking countries.
and what
They
happened?
supposed to be able to cross the line. Everything that they did,
America.
hold on, everything that they did was legal in their country. But America got that ass.
But you have to also.
You know, America's habitual. They're habitual line jumpers. You know, they don't play fair.
But I was gonna say too, a lot of time.
And they scheme the way they want you to play. You expect them.
Okay, so can we go back to what America is?
I'm not saying they don't have another cartel member ready to step up, but the old ones got to go.
But I mean, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. 1,000% buck. So you mean to tell me ain't none of the cartel in our military? You mean to tell me ain't none of the cartel infiltrated the government? Yes, they have. They might not have did it as a cartel member, but I guarantee you they sat on that sideline, got that education. They sent Billy badass, wild ass over here to learn what he needed to learn. He learned and he got parts of y'all secrets. So my thing is this. They can say that, bro, just imagine if one of them was air traffic control and just started saying, I got to tell these people.
They ain't getting no secrets. They ain't getting no secrets.
Hey,
Man, I don't know.
Escobar had more money than everybody
Not Dubai.
But
He never fucked
that-
by himself.
He ain't never fucked with Dubai.
But I'm saying he had not a country, but I'm saying as a person.
No,
you
West
see how
Side had
he-
more money than
You see
he
how
had.
he delivered that to you, right?
Carlos had more than
He delivered
Carlos
that to
Flores.
you.
Cut us later.
He delivered it to you like people interacting and tell on Saddam. But you delivered it like, oh, the police, the FBI, and the CIA knew where it was. But that's how you delivered it.
Hillary Clinton and them motherfucking recon.
Okay, again.
The fucking black book mission.
You see Steve got killed? You see Stevens got killed? And there was no help? Oh, I know. You lost. Yeah, Stephen was the ambassador over there in Lebanon when he got killed over there, and Hillary was in Washington.
right.
You don't know, you don't know. That's how all this shit go. And sometimes they confuse people by saying, oh, we got the best CIA in the world. No, you got a rat somewhere that you gave $500 million to and said, we're gonna bring you in America, you and your family to America. Because if they don't tell the person where they at, they're not gonna get touched.
But then can I say this too? The thing with America.
They broke the law to get it.
But see, I don't. This is what I'm saying. But
They had a base there.
That's what I was gonna say. It's the King's
they
army.
didn't break
They're
the rules.
fighting for the world. America is the army that goes before the world, bro.
Why you just won't say it right? America is wrong.
No, they wrong.
Okay.
ROME, not wrong. ROME. We want y'all to understand that.
No, they didn't.
They grabbed Noriega, that was kidnapped.
No, it wasn't.
Hussein was hiding. They convinced the government to put out a warrant for his arrest. He
You
was
talking about
wanted.
America.
He was wanted.
You still kidnapping.
Only,
I think it's called. I think it's a hostile takeover, bro. I don't think that's kidnapping.
He didn't do nothing.
He in his own
Shit.
country.
he didn't do
Everything
nothing.
in his country was legal.
I done been kidnapped before.
America, they go get him.
You should know why you was kidnapped too.
I'm still confused.
You been kidnapped.
Look, I'm confused.
Why he got kidnapped?
Yeah, he did.
Look,
That wasn't a hostile takeover.
Look,
They
man.
kidnapped your ass.
It's collateral damage. When he stopped mining,
Exactly.
he had to get something
Yeah.
did to
To
him.
him.
Yeah.
So the only way that the people in power and position that's been making this machine, bringing this dope over here for 40, 50 years
Mm-hmm.
right now,
So
the only way they allowed Trump to say we putting the cartels on that list is the way.
I think I got it.
Higher up said, he can go. We're gonna move all of these people up. Get rid of all of them.
that could be the case, but I think
they ain't said
by
that.
George, I think I might have one of these crazy
What you got?
theories.
What you
This is
got?
what I just got.
Let me hear it.
This is my crazy theory. America always goes for resources.
That's
So if I was to say, what was the biggest resource in Mexico, I would think that would either be
Hoes?
some guava
Hoes? No, it's hoes.
or some coca. So it's
hoes.
time America is about to get back in the drug game. That's what it is.
No.
Hey, America want the drug game back,
No,
y'all. Y'all gonna have to give it to
America
them.
trafficking, man. They sending the men back and keeping the hoes. Cause see,
No,
what you
see,
gotta understand.
they trafficking them all.
See, what you said, that key is gone, right?
Right.
But once you put that hoe out there, she just keep getting it
And getting it.
and getting it. The money just keep coming, don't stop.
Man, America is the greatest country in the world.
Do you believe that?
I know it for a fact.
I'm
Now,
happy to be in
I
America.
will say this. I will say this to you in your face, so you don't have a misunderstanding.
I'm just speaking from. I'm playing the devil
You're not
advocate
even
because
speaking
I'm
from your heart.
because I know y'all
said you're the devil. You
because
ain't got
I'm
no
just
heart.
devil advocate because I know y'all immigrants. You know what I'm saying? That's why as a black man in America.
See,
Darker skinned male.
see,
I'm just
I'm a house nigga,
see.
but I'm a real field nigga.
See, I'm just speaking because I don't. He from Panama.
Why you keep on fucking that white woman?
And he from who? Because that's what they did to my people.
They took advantage of it.
It fucked my people, so I won't start fucking theirs back.
See, I don't do that.
Why? What you do?
I mind my business.
Stay out
Well,
the
that was
way.
my man.
You know, in other words, what's going on right now in America is need to happen because Americans don't own no property in America. Every other country in the world owns
Right.
America's company.
And they shouldn't own shit.
So what's happened is that someone, and you guys keep on talking about Trump, it's an insult. I'm being honest with you guys. You guys
It was
need to
Bush.
stop. You guys need to stop insulting Trump, Bush, and all of them. The Senate and the House, this put the Ryan bill out. The Senate and the House,
Senate and the House,
this put the Ryan bill out that they've been working on for the last 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're saying, if you got a DUI, we're going to deport you if you speak Spanish or if you speak anything besides America. American is what this is, and they doing it by taking the people who don't supposed to be here, who speak a different tongue.
And,
America.
I mean, Obama said it was coming. He said it.
Well, I mean,
He said it clearly it was coming.
What that Reagan said that when he was in office, when you're in Rome, do as Romans, you got to start speaking English. We're gonna take those. That was Bush said we're gonna take all these signs down in these different languages. It's got to be in English.
But you want to hear something crazy? I think you agree with me on this. How is it possible that a person want to be in America, in America, and say he is an American and fly somebody else's flag on American soil?
That I was looking at today when they was doing the
You
ride.
can't do that in a lot of
Atlanta,
countries.
When they was
You
doing
can't.
Atlanta, I say this is crazy. I say here you are fighting, talking about you American citizen. You don't want to send illegal people back, and then you flying a Mexico flag.
Another country? No, let's say it right.
Another
so you get it
country.
right. You
Another
flying another country flag
in America.
in your country.
In your so-called country.
You
Right.
said that you is an American
A
citizen,
citizen.
and you have put another country flag in front of America, and you said when you did that America wasn't worthy of you, and you want to be in Mexico because that's what you represent.
You know
That's
what?
what they need to send them
But
to.
you know what? That's the.
I think when they
that's-
catch you flying somebody else, whatever country flag, I think they need to
say
ship you
just
right
automatically
off.
deport you.
Right off, you just go.
But you know, but I'm gonna say one more thing.
All these people riding around with them flags in their little car, they gonna
I'm
go
say
there
one more
straight
thing.
there.
This right here, This right here, you guys gonna be like, this not even possible. Another country flag can only fly in the UN.
Right.
That's where
That's the only place
supposed to
it's
be.
supposed to be
It's
flown.
against the law for you to fly another country flag in America.
Right.
When-
But they don't enforce
So is
it.
that when they let me
It gotta be a UN or,
like a world something?
Well, I like what my boy did do. You can't fly one of them rainbow flags on no state or federal building property.
Who?
You know who? That gangster, nigga.
Who? You got to tell me.
Trump Knight.
What did he do?
Trump Knight.
What did he do?
Stopped them flying them red, white, and blue flags all over the Capitol buildings and stuff. The Rainbow Coalition.
What is a rainbow flag? Help me.
LBGTQ.
They can fly that.
He stopped it. He showed
They can fly that. You know why they can fly it? Because it's not from another country.
Oh, they can fly.
But
it. No,
he
we talking
took it
about
out because
the
of
Capitol
diversity.
buildings and stuff.
That's why he took it out, because of diversity and inclusion. And like he said, he spending a lot of holidays. That's that. But this is what America
Spit it out.
would
man.
be great
Spit it out, man.
if America didn't have colorism, right? And this is what I mean by that. So it's like if I'm in Nigeria, I'm a Nigerian, right? I'm from Nigeria, I'm a Nigerian. If I'm an American, I'm an American. Why do I have to be a Afro-American or a white American or a black American? Why can't I just identify as a damn American and reap the benefits that my country is supposed to offer to me as an American?
So,
because nobody wants to let go of the countries that they
Came from. They want to represent it.
well, why they keep on?
But I'm not an immigrant.
Why they keep on having that ID
That's
say
what
America?
I'm saying. I'm not an
see,
immigrant.
well, see,
ID
well,
say
see,
America, right?
I'm an American.
Well, see, the reason why you're an immigrant, you might have got your citizenship.
When I do that.
What just happened? But what just happened? Just because you were born on American soil, don't make you a citizen. If you're not,
They gonna send me
if
back
you're
to
not a descendant,
Madagascar or
if you're
some
not a
shit.
descendant of a slave,
I am.
you are not American.
I'm American.
What you trying to say?
See, you feel dudes. Yeah.
Where you get that from?
Yeah.
Where you get that from?
Now you feel dudes
Hey, where you get that from?
from the 14th Amendment.
What's in it?
It's a 14th Amendment was written up for descendants of slaves.
And what else?
And what else did it say? It said so many stuff in there.
No, it didn't.
I know you got to go back though.
No, it
You
didn't.
know what you
No, it
believe.
didn't.
What did it say? What else he said?
people get mixed up.
I'm hearing this shit.
Especially when they're using the words. A lot of people keep saying American. None of them can ever be American. Because to be American, that means you're a national of this country, the entire country. You're not gonna be that. The best you can do is go through the process and become a U.S. citizen. That's the best you can do as an immigrant.
But you know what he said, right? You heard what he said, right?
You are a U.S. citizen, but that's what I was saying about us. The Americans, right? Let's just do this. The Americans and everybody else. I personally don't have a problem with the Hispanic culture. I don't have a problem with the Korean culture. I don't have a problem with none of that. What I do have a problem with is when the colorism bullshit is pushed from those people that are not supposed to be here, and they start acting a certain way and treating us sideways and robbing us and stabbing us because y'all can skip back to wherever y'all came from. Yeah, I have a problem with that, but
Let's just put it out there, man. Let's just be real. He's not messing with people who did the right thing and came here the right way.
no, he's going after criminals. Yeah, he's going after people that's illegally. And it's not just, and keep it honest, it's not just Hispanics that's being deported. They got Haitians that's getting up out of here. Whoever's here illegally. So you could be from Switzerland, you could be from Turkey, because you Russians is over here, it's Iranians over here, it's some of everybody over here. So what I noticed, like Vern said, I noticed that traffic is a little bit lighter, you know what I mean? And I do notice when I turn down certain streets,
Were
I'm
you able
not
to get a
seeing
fruit
certain
cup?
things.
Were you able to get a fruit cup?
Hey man, I was downtown and it was like a ghost town almost.
Man, I don't appreciate you guys being honest like this.
It's too honest.
But listen, man, I hate to say this to all the people in the world. I don't have no problem being in America because under the 14th Amendment, me and the natives, right? So you don't have a misunderstanding. I'm gonna say this clear. Me and the natives.
Why just you? Why I ain't in there? Why I ain't included in there? You just go. What you trying to say?
I'm a peasant, and I'm with the natives. Me and the natives cool. And the Constitution said, since my people was slaves,
We are citizens.
But you already said you're an immigrant.
No. I said I'm innocent. You
Well,
misunderstood what I said.
You're an innocent immigrant.
I'm an innocent.
Okay, now,
Not an immigrant.
let me put it down right. If you happen to be like me or anything like us,
What's that, a
who
house
come from
slave?
a house slave,
I'm a field Negro.
a field slave, or whatever kind of slave, and you came through the line in the 1600s, or your grandparents or parents came through in the 1600s, and then my Indian partners, they call natives, they came through. They just didn't have to raise their hands because they was already here and we was already brought here, so we was cool.
Right.
But if your parents did not stand up and throw your hands up and was in quarantine for 9 months getting your citizenship, you may have a problem with your kids.
Right.
And they're gonna do this in the Constitution, so you guys don't have a misunderstanding. They're gonna go to your parents and go grab some blood out of their arm and do a DEA test and see if you are a part of that other crew who is legally to be over here. And that's what's getting ready to happen.
You don't have no African
And-
blood or no native blood. in
This
you?
right here gonna fuck you up. It's not a me thing. It's not a you thing. It's a Republican Democrat thing.
Right.
Who put this together, and they telling everybody, oh, they pointing at Trump, they pointing at somebody else.
And it's the whole
But what
damn
happened was,
situation.
what happened was when the Ryan bill came out the other day, 48 Democrats crossed the line. 15 senators crossed the line to make this law veto-proof. So we got veto-proof all the way across the board. So when you guys sit back and you guys say, Trump did it, Trump don't have
the House
anything to
did
do
it
with this
too.
law. The House and the Senate did this law because they killed that white woman. One of the immigrants killed that
Burnt
white
that
woman.
laid up in that subway.
Yes. And now they said all people who is not from America or who was raised in America and their mothers and fathers did not take citizenship is not Americans because they savages.
And the thing is, this is the beauty of America versus the rest of the world, is that America lets you get citizenship. Here, some countries, if they don't want you, they don't want you. They don't offer you no services. You will be sleeping in their streets or you will be hiding. And if they find you, they going to kill you or they going to rape you or they going to put you somewhere you don't need to be.
True that.
China,
honestly,
you can't stay in China.
if I was,
You go over there on a visa, whatever. After
Yeah.
when it's up,
It's up,
you
it's
gotta come
up.
back.
Yeah.
You can't own nothing over there.
But it's only three places that you can own something. Canada, well, there's 2 more places. No, it's 3 places. Canada, America, and 1 more place. And if you're not a citizen of that country,
Can't buy nothing.
and they don't give you no aid.
Mm-mm.
They don't
Hey,
give
no,
you
that's
aid.
that was
You know who like that?
Who?
It's 2 states like that. They just like their own country.
Oh, Mississippi and Tennessee?
Alabama, Mississippi.
And Tennessee?
They got signs up. They say when in Rome, do as a Roman. If you go to Alabama, Mississippi, say like if you can't speak no English and you need some help, too bad. They don't have no form, no English, Spanish. They're gonna have English, that's it. You ain't gonna have no Spanish, no Italian, no all that how we got like when you go to them buildings, they got paperwork for you to understand.
So diversity
and
don't
a
work.
lot of and that's the thing is that what people missed, like I say, always go back to colorism. That's the distraction for us, right? Is to identify like, oh, it's a black thing, but diversity and inclusion came from women going into the workforce, white women going into the workforce, right? So then the flip side of that is, okay, once the white woman went into the workforce, who was next to go into the workforce? The black man, right? So the diversity and inclusion never really benefited
Black people.
because black people had to be the very best to get the job. They had to. That's why a lot of us live under this. We gotta walk and and man, that massive shit. And I've never been a massive type dude, So I just feel like we always have to perform at a certain level. We don't get the opportunity to slack off.
You know why?
When we watch our counterparts of different nationalities, the other Americans, we watch them slack off in their
why they
job.
don't let us in though? Why they don't like blacks in all these different fields? It's because we're so smart. We're very smart people. I don't care what we get into, we're gonna master it and we're gonna take over it, right? But it ain't that they don't like. It's that when we get in there, we just too flamboyant.
Because all of it is too damn easy.
We're gonna pop our collar, we're gonna have the chains on, and we just make it look so good. And everybody else, they can't do it, so that's why they don't want you in certain industry. We got to keep them out of there because we know if they get in here, if we let these niggas on Wall Street and mass, they're going to take over.
Now, I'm going to tell you this right here, right? And it's going to just sound crazy because I hear sisters say it so much. The sisters say we are the most educated race in America.
They are. It's proven.
Yeah, motherfucking lie. They just had to get a C in school. Now it's time for them to stand up and be accountable and let's see how smart their asses is because they got to go to work now because the whole goddamn workforce is gone.
Now, see, I agree with you. But, I mean, when we talk about educated, we do understand that that's in the system that was not designed for Negro men or black men or African-American men to be in. It really wasn't. The women are more submissive, so they could go through and get the education and be taught all this information and repeat it and take tests and pass. But according to the stats, they are the most educated individuals.
And you right again.
By book.
Because they got to see average.
But no, not all of them. Not all of them. We have doctors. We have attorneys. My thing is like we'll give people the credit where the credit is due. We have very smart, educated black women. We have women that could be presidents of companies. We have women that could that play the stock markets. We have women that are CEOs. I'm not gonna put my women down, but it is a lot of you that ain't about shit, and y'all in the strip club and y'all hustling and scamming and doing all of that too, and y'all twerking and doing, you're not teaching nobody nothing. So.
But
so we can start building our own shit again and working with each other again.
But
until we do that, we're gonna always have our hands out and we're
Yeah.
gonna be fed.
Yeah.
Like why he was telling me today, like, man, you put this bread together, man, we finna open up some supermarkets. Like, what is he doing? Like, we can't even feed ourselves.
right.
I'm the kind of dude, people don't like me. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, right now, black people is in the best position that they ever been in again because everybody can sit back and go get any damn job they want or open any damn thing. They can go out right now, open a hamburger stand on the corner.
And guess what? They hiring felons.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if they hire illegals, they gonna hire felons. At the end of the day, the one thing that I recognize is that the tables did turn, and when the tables turn, the problem is that like there has to be somebody to say the tables turned, and I think this is what this show provides. Is like it provides the perspectives of men that are different ages, different ranges, different backgrounds, but we're not trying to sell y'all no bullshit. We're not trying to tell y'all that this system is 100% perfect because that's not what the fuck it is. We're not telling you that we agree with how we are treated as black men in this country. That's not what it is. But what we are saying is, in order for us to stay off the ground, you're going to have to get up and figure it out.
Well, education, man, books don't make you smart. It got to be in you. I never went to school for blueprint. I can read them better than anyone. I can go to any site and I can build anything on it because I know how to read blueprints. I was on the site one day and the dude was like, "Who taught you to read blueprints? How you?" Don't worry about that. You got that paper?
Run me my money.
No, if you got that, no, because he wanted me
To show
to
him.
take. He wanted me to take what they wanted me to do. They wanted me to take the blueprints, and they want me to put it in a form
For them to
to
read.
where the Mexicans and everybody could be able to build off of it, right? I say, so what am I getting? What's in this for me? For me to take
You
all
just
your
got a
plans,
job.
for me to take all of your plans and show them how to build them. Because see, a lot of people don't know when they look at blueprints, they look at it directly for what it is, right? But blueprints are actually backwards. They're not what you see. So they wanted me to take stick forms, and they wanted me to doorways and the sizes and all that. Want me to do all of that so they can get it and they can build them. I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't did it.
I wouldn't do it.
They told me recently, they said, Whitey, you do re-entry. I said, yeah, I do re-entry. They said, so what's gonna happen now? I said, what's gonna happen is that the black people in America, they got to figure out if they're gonna eat or drown. They got to figure this out because it's abundance of jobs getting ready to pop up everywhere. You see Walmart, it's empty. Mm-hmm. You see Home Depot, it's empty.
But that's what I was. That's kind of was my point. What I was saying, like they're so embedded. There are so many illegal aliens from all over embedded into a system that needs to work. You get what I'm saying? So it has to shift, man. And I feel like
But you know what?
That's why I feel like if they stop doing certain stuff, they can.
Let me show you the workforce was here with black people, and they were working. I'm gonna show you a perfect example. One of my partners, named Bing, Corporal Vern tell you, he did all the hiring for the county. He was the big guy, right? When I had lunch with him today, this was about like 20 years ago. And I'm like, man, why you don't have a lot of these black dudes? Guess what he say?
They won't work.
Oh, they don't want to work all that, right? I say, you don't know that. I say, give them a chance. I say, if they don't come to work, what's the worst that can happen? You just get some more, right? You know what he did?
Hired some Spanish.
He hired them, right? And guess what? One of the ones that he hired
Moved his ass out.
ended up getting his job because they all went against him. Once he put all them in there, that's all around him, right? They plotted on him. They got him out of there now. That's why the jobs in the county and stuff is all Spanish because they running everything. They get in, it's just like even like apartment buildings, right? When they go to manage them, they ain't letting you up in there.
So I'm going to piggyback off of that so you can really understand how I look at the whole world. In the 70s and 80s, we started moving in a different kind of way and started building a whole lot of things in the black community. And the whole world attacked us.
Our own people.
The whole world attacked us.
World.
So when we got finished, we was all locked up in jailhouses.
Yep.
And now, the dude from Cheek and Jones was in the jailhouse. He was at a concert. He said, right now, you guys those niggas. But he looked at a whole lot of Spanish people out there. He said, but you guys the next niggas. And he looked at the Chinese and said, you guys the next niggas. Because in 40 years, they're going to attack you guys. Mm-hmm. And now it's 40 years later. Mm-hmm. Now they're attacking them. And what are they asking for? Hey, black people,
Help
can you
us.
help us?
Now they asking us for help when
Because-
they shit on us.
When we was in need for their little assistance, they told us, nah, you guys deserve everything you guys get because you bad people.
Yeah.
Now the government, through the whole House and Senate, had deemed down terrorists and bad people. And here they saying, oh, you black people is all right because you guys going to do what's right. You guys never going to try to destroy America because you guys part of the fabric of America. So now it's time for. So now it's time for
We
the
don't have
black
nowhere else to
people.
go. Right.
It's time for the black people to wake up and build the things they need to build.
Right.
Because it's that time all over again from the 1700s to now for them to rebuild their communities and make their children responsible for what they getting ready to leave on when they pass this world.
Yep, that's what it's about. And the black woman got to get on board and till she get on board and get on our side.
Oh, she getting ready to get on board because ain't nobody got no money.
They better get on.
All those tricks is gone.
Because guess what? If they don't, they're gonna be left behind.
They got to go to work. Look, a black woman got to go to work.
This is what I was trying to show you today. How they was on there crying when they thought Trump talking about he finna stop the welfare checks. I'm like, man, these people is messed up. They don't want to work. They like to have a fit talking about what we gonna do. He's gonna stop my stamps off.
Is he doing something wrong?
No, I need to.
I'm gonna say this right here, and people may not like
So
me
they
when I
won't
say
be.
it.
I mean, they're independent.
You know, I come out. I was born in 1959, and we didn't really see welfare till 1967, 68.
Early, yep.
That's when we started seeing welfare. But before there, our parents, they didn't have welfare.
They had to, man,
They went to work every day.
Every day.
And I try to explain this to a whole lot of people, and they talking about, I don't want to be a woman from the 50s and 60s. Well, the woman from the 60s,
60 was strong.
they wasn't just strong. You got to understand the economy only $2.95 $2.95 an hour, and we wore P-up flyers. Our tennis shoes cost us $4.99.
Yep.
Our food, when we spent $100 in the store,
Yeah,
we had a grocery bag full of food.
Mm-hmm.
So now they here in this age, with deflation so high that $9 an hour, $20 an hour do not put nothing in a basket. So they live it in a world that don't even fit them today, because that world would never be complete, because they would never earn the money, and the man will not even earn the money to pay for the cars and everything else, because they don't make enough money.
Yeah, because you look at the 50s, 60s, right? Even the 70s, right?
Yeah.
People made less money, right? But they were able to have a big family.
Yeah.
They were able to buy a house.
Do more.
They did more. They had less, but they did more.
We got more.
They have
than
more
less.
property right now today. Here it is. Nowadays, people have made more money, has been able to make more money, right? But you can't afford a house.
I'm gonna do this right here tonight, right in your face, so the people can know. DK, go on your phone and find out how much the 1975 Cadillac cost in 1975.
About $300.
About 3,000?
About probably about 2,500.
It should cost about $1,900.
Yep, somewhere up in there. Cause I remember they were showing like in the 50s somewhere when Cadillac almost when
1975.
When Cadillac almost went under, they said Cadillac was $300.
It didn't cost a lot of money. My mother put $99 down on a car at Royal Chevron, whatever that man's name was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it should tell you how much a new Cadillac costs. It should cost $1,500 to $1,900 for a new Cadillac. A new Cadillac today costs $185,000.
It was $8,600 for a 1970.
75.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means?
Look how
But then, okay, but let's say this: some people, if they was only making $2.23 an hour working part time, that could have been their whole year's salary,
Again,
and they still made it happen.
you look. I was talking to a guy the other night. He about 70-something years old, and we were just talking about. He was talking about retiring. He said, "I don't want to retire." He said, "Everybody that I come up with," he said, "when they retire, they not active. They die, right?" He said, "Me, I try to stay active." And I'm over in Downey off of he was like off of what's that? Stewart and Gray and Little Street in that Orange, right? This man got 2 houses up in there, right? He said, "You won't believe what I paid for both of these houses when I bought them." He said, 30-something years ago, right? I said, "What you paid?" He said, "I got both of these houses for $200,000.
yeah.
He said, now, he said, "I wouldn't be able to afford either one of these houses."
That was like a Merc. The houses in America cost $65,000 in 1976, 77. People sat back and had this conversation like, I'm trying to have a six-figure dude, right? I hate to tell people this. Do you know how hard it is just to find a 5-figure dude?
Right. For real.
You know,
For real.
When I listen to women talk, and it'd be like they insulting their own intelligence by sitting back saying, "Oh, the only kind of way dude I'm gonna have is he have some money." Baby, if you don't have no money, why do he want you?
But why are you not educated enough to be the most educated to understand that they put us as the underdog? They took
see,
us out of
you go
position
back-
to make the most money. You can't be that educated. That's that's book smart though. That ain't common sense. I
Listen to
forgot.
this. Listen to this.
That ain't common sense.
People keep on going back to a damn education.
Right. No, I was being sarcastic.
But I'm talking about women. Women keep on going back to an education.
How many people you know got 2, 3, 4, 5 degrees and working at Taco Bell? No bullshit. Most people that have degrees, they do not have a job in the field they work in.
Dante, I think you were with us at the Beehive. DK, you was there too. And this lady had a little dog with her, and
the facetious lady.
I'm this, and this. And, you know, I'm just an asshole. You know, I know I'm an asshole, and I'm looking at her. I'm like, okay, you got all of this. You got all these things going for you. But you broke. Because you educated don't mean you have any money. Mm-hmm. And you don't have no money, that means you got to depend on somebody to give you some money, right? Mm-hmm. So we at a point right now in our community that they need to throw this education shit in the trash can and figure out how you gonna build a business that can make sure that your family live good.
I mean, because most of the people, and it's not to say that education is not a good thing. If you're in the education and higher learning, that's cool.
Well, you know what?
But you need to be able to apply the things you learn, not just in corporate America. Like, I don't understand how a lot of these women are educated and have business management degrees and have accounting degrees, and it's like, well, why haven't y'all created a big accounting firm yet? You know what I mean? Why haven't you created the TikToks or the, you know, it's like you have all the tools and the resources, but I guess you're not talking to real men.
College was set up for, as we can say, the destruction of the black community again, right? Because all college was set up for is to say how much money they can make. It wasn't even about real education.
You close.
If I don't want y'all to have nothing.
You close.
So in order for you to have something, for you to get 100,000, you gotta have this degree.
Bro, you close, but you missing the key part. College is set up for you to go to work for a company.
Yeah, that's all it is.
College is not set up.
But it still stop you if okay, say like most of us come from impoverished communities,
Yeah.
right? Our parents didn't have the means to send us to college, right? So if you can't go to college, right, they already told you you're gonna make this $30,000. You ain't gonna get 100. Because in order for you to get 100, you need this piece of paper right here. So if you ain't got no money to go to school to get that piece of paper right there, you got to make that 30.
So I'm gonna go back to you again. I don't want you to miss this again because you just said it perfectly. College is set up for you to go work for a company. Not college is not made up
for you to be successful.
Like here I am. I'm a dope boy. I'm an ex-dope boy. When I look at places, it just run through my mind how much money I need to put that in place so it could be mine.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to college, they giving you here. This is gonna be your resume, and you're gonna go to Microsoft, and we're gonna
Right.
give you a good job.
And I teach you
paying
no takeover.
$60 a year. Where here I am looking at them like I'm gonna take this 100 or 200 over here. I'm gonna buy a house over there. I'm gonna sell some units over here, and I'm gonna put a store over there. and looking at my bra like, what you gonna bring? She said, well, I'm smart. What you gonna do? Well, I don't want to work for you. What you want to do? Oh, I just want to shop. I don't need you. Because your education don't bring nothing to my table. I hate to say it, like your education, the only thing you want to do is spend my money.
That's it.
Nothing, you don't bring nothing to my table. Your smartness is great for somebody who needs you to be smart. I don't need you to be smart. I need you to follow directions.
All I need is you
Run that damn store.
Me, I just need you to come over here and stand up here, hold your shirt up, and let me put this duct tape around your waist.
With some duct tape. You got wait. Do you ride with duct tape in the car, Vern? Do you ride with duct tape in the car?
But it ain't for kidnapping nobody. It's for
already
It's
said
a freaky
it.
shit.
No, it's for putting you on that plane.
Oh, wrapping up them birds.
That man, fly away.
Fly, fly, fly.
See, you can't talk like those other kind of guys, right? Because
I don't do that no more.
You're a real convict.
But I don't do that.
I know,
more.
but I'm letting you know you're a real convict.
I've been rehabilitated.
You know, rehabilitated, but you're a real convict, and you can't say that because we different kind of people, and those other white people who wear those badges, they take that serious when it comes to people like us. Like you niggas from the 70s and 80s.
Y'all really
You guys really gonna do it. Yeah, you know, you guys really gonna do it. You guys really gonna have this kind of action going on.
yeah.
So I always try to say to you, like, hey, you can't step at a character because you'll be disposed to something that you're not supposed to be exposed to.
Hey man, didn't you go somewhere? Didn't you go to an event this weekend?
No,
No, I didn't go. I didn't go.
Oh,
it was Saturday, and he preparing to go on Sunday. He thought it was Sunday. So
I just did that. I told somebody, I was like, yeah, we could do it tomorrow. And then realized that we was doing the podcast. That's why I've been texting. Because people don't be understanding, like, man, listen, when you like us, come closer to the mic, man. When you like us, and you got 5 or 6 things you do in a day, you can't get mad at somebody that mix their days up and forget stuff. You know what I mean? If I had one job and, you know, and that was it, that would be one thing. But I got like 5 different damn jobs, man. You know, I write, I direct, I edit. I'm on a radio show now. I'm doing a podcast. I work at Just Poppin'. I'm taking care of my mama and my kids. And you think my brain is going to remember tomorrow is Monday? Hell no. I forget. I just be like, yeah, I can do it.
you know
And then
what?
I can't.
What, I wish somebody else hadn't have told on. Because I'd have let them niggas get dressed and go up there.
Joseph, listen to this, Joe. Listen to this. It's crazy, right? No matter what that peasant said, right? Look, you know, I went and brought some threads, boy. I'm about to be the flyest
fly.
I'm gonna be the flyest motherfucker in the city.
Look,
the boys was gonna be looking at me. I was gonna be looking back like, you guys can't have. Keep on pointing at my ring. You know, I'm married. Gotta be home by 9. You know, and Burn.
It is past 9 right now.
Burn the dirty ass. You know, he had his little bullshit
I'm a renegade.
gators on,
I'm
and
a
he was like,
renegade.
"Yeah, I'm gonna go bump one of those fat bitches."
It's cold right now.
You need somebody to warm you up.
That is why y'all getting misconstrued. You don't get with big women because to keep warm. You know you gonna be able to eat.
I thought they pay what they weigh.
You gonna be able to, you will never go hungry. Believe it, gonna be a biscuit on the table
At least a biscuit. Huh?
and some gravy.
You know what? In the 70s and 80s and maybe the 90s, I would go for that statement.
Say, but not in
Oh, it's still going on.
But I done seen some nice plump ladies.
Oh, you see some arrogant ones?
I seen some nice plump ladies that they be asking for $1 to buy a hamburger.
Nah, that is true. I mean, you know, times has changed. Times change, man.
You know, in the old days, you know, nice over, you know, weighted ladies, they used to be looking at you when you be coming home from jail. Ooh, baby, live with me. They, you know,
They gonna take care of you.
They're gonna make sure that you there, right? And then when you get papered out the game, you're gonna look out for them, right? But I never was that fortunate because I already had a 9-10. You know, I was out the game. I was a
Hey
D.
man, I seen some pictures Whitey had.
You know, I was kind of fly.
All the latest.
I was kind of fly back in those days.
And
But
you was
Vern,
listening to Luther too, huh?
I was listening.
We were listening.
Turn off the lights.
Oh yeah, y'all was listening. Hey, what's your favorite song from back in the days? Like, which one of your favorite ones?
Olivia.
Teddy.
Teddy, not Olivia.
Oh, I was listening to Olivia. I was listening to the pimp shit.
You know, I didn't need a whole.
Little Johnny Guitar Watson.
Hey, DK. Now, you know, like I told you before, I cut the middleman out. You know, I cut the middle. You guys don't understand what the middleman is.
I already know.
So I cut the middleman out and went straight to the source. And a whore, you know, I'm a fly motherfucker. I hate. Let me stop right now before I get into trouble again. I got in trouble last time. My wife said, "You too fucking fly," and you start thinking back you.
She started reminiscing.
And I start talking that pimp shit, you know, a whore supposed to break themselves. If the bitch don't break themselves, bitch be up in the air. Stay there, don't move. Bitch still be in the air like, can I come down? Not right now. What you got? Reach in there and get it. Okay, all the way. You know, let me dig in it too. So I like to dig up in there and get the rest of the papers, you know. It smell like, it smell like that. Hey, you know, I feel like Lowrider told me, Lowrider said, "Oh, it smell like pussy, Bill." It smell like pussy, boy. But, you know, I don't do that no more. You know, I changed.
All my friend Tiffany apology. I left and went to Mississippi, handled some business. I left her locked up in the crack house with no work.
Sorry, Tiffany.
She had ran out of work.
Tiffany.
She made that money. She ran out of work though.
Tiffany.
She didn't run off with the work. She ran out of work.
She couldn't
know
get
the
out.
difference.
She couldn't get out. She was born in.
I was just saying, you know, everybody want to run off on the
Tiffany,
plug.
he left you a bed and some food, and you could have just fished it through the hole. They could have brought you some more work. You know, you could have stayed work. All you had to do is call Whitey.
Hey, Vern up out of town. I got the spot to myself.
I remember, I ain't gonna say no names, right? You know, it was some years back, you know, I just came in from Mississippi, hit lick was up, came down, you know, it was a couple rock houses all open. And I knew of some friends, they ran out of work, right? They was gone out of town, they'd be gone about 7-8 days. They ran out on the second day. They were selling like $150 a day in rocks, round rocks, because at that time you was getting $100 a gram. Man, when I got finished with that house, boy, my house was popping, that house was popping, the other house was popping, those houses was just popping, and we was selling like 2 or 3 birds a day. I was like, ooh, this good money, and we was cooking with the 8/10 with the whip. You know, I'm whipping like it's all out. I had Charlie Lawrence, E.T. Ooh, I had catfish. You know, we working like a motherfucker. And the girl like, so is you gonna fuck me? I say my dick is can't be moved right now because my wife won't be home.
Gotta get out of here.
And they look at me like, you don't even go home. I'm like, she don't know I don't go home.
Right.
But you know, I can say this and mean it. You know, what you did to Tiffany was an upgrade.
So that was, she got off easy.
Yeah, because she needed some motivation. Because you know, with no motivation, you don't get no money.
Well, see, it was my bad because I should have left more work.
Yes, you were supposed to leave more work.
What I wasn't tending to leave like that.
You wasn't
But it was a
trying to
lick up, right?
Yeah, somebody say you gotta come now. I'm on my way.
So
I'm headed to the airport.
So this is a question that I need to ask because you younger than me, and you guys be moving around the streets, and I just be confused because I be seeing young ladies. They look a certain kind of way, but they just don't look clean.
Are you talking about the dirty pajama wearers?
I'm talking about period. they just
He
don't.
said his skin look dingy.
You know,
But that's, I mean,
Well, you know what it is? Everybody, all these hoes is low key prostituting, man.
a lot of
They
these,
all hoes ain't on feed. Don't get it twisted.
some of them is doing it right out their house.
All of them ain't on feed.
what I mean by that.
They're not taking care
now,
of themselves.
Now, wait. I do notice a difference between the women that, like back in the days, women when they came out the house, they used to come out tight and right. You know, whether they were stick mamas, skinny mamas, in between mamas.
Whatever.
They put on their clothes, they put on their shoes, they might have put on their heels, they did their hair up. Now y'all just be coming out the house in Uggs, the pajamas you slept in, and some of y'all be having on the same pajamas with the crusty middle. You know what I'm saying? And we know why it's crusty, because you slept in them and you leaked all back into them things. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not attractive. The head scars, like, why don't y'all take pride and get dressed?
I like how you said that, but how do I say it?
Man, just say it.
I never, when I came home from prison, and I seen some ladies, their tennis shoes was dirty, and then I looked at them, and their high heels was ran over, and my wife always told me, and my wife today always told me these things right here. You could judge any woman in America by what they wear on their feet. Because if they don't take care of their feet, they ain't taking care of their pussy. And
That's what my granny said.
And that's kind of bad when you see.
I mean, the feet's the first thing to hit the water.
Yeah, and you know when you putting on
So
those
if your feet dirty, everything else dirty.
when you putting on those heels, no matter what DK say when he going to buy those heels for his wife, shit be happening.
Them red bottoms.
She look a certain kind of way. When I see her, I'm like, oh, you fly. She's like, Dad raised me good. She got the heels on, the heels matching. But when I see those other people, when they be walking by me, I be like, hey, she's 17, she's 19, but she look like a something.
Like she on meth. It's just dirty.
She just, her mother
They
or her
hygiene
auntie
ain't right. Yeah.
didn't teach her about the hygiene part of the world. It's like a whole lot of women, they put all this makeup on their face, and they look good. But when they take their makeup off, they look like King Kong cousins.
That's really catfishing. I think women should go to jail for that.
She go to bed looking one way, so you go home with her, and you wake up, she took that bag off, and you call the police, say it's an intruder in the house.
What was that? I'm gonna get you sucker when the lady. What was that? Was that the movie where the lady had all the stuff on, and then when they got back to the room, she pulled out the leg off.
Hey, but you know what? I was somewhere that I wasn't supposed to be. It was an accident. God bless me.
Was that Snooty or Mustang?
Nah, none of that shit.
Oh, you went over there?
I went into a hair salon. And I seen a person that I seen. I was on the Brea 310. That's the name. 310.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember 310.
And I walked in. I've seen this young lady because she fine as a motherfucker. And when I looked at that motherfucker come out that wash bowl, right? And she ain't had no hair. Her top of her hair was all the way to the back, right? And I was wondering.
That synthetic eat that hairline off.
I was wondering. I said, what happened? And she was like, hi, Whitey. I said, hey. I was saying, hey, sliding away. And she had a dash.
She had a man hairline.
Oh, look.
Say what happened to that feather you had?
Hey, I know I'm a fly motherfucker. So I was at, what's that place on, it's that little club across from the police station on Manchester. Or is it
Name of the game?
Nah, or is it? It's recently.
On Manchester.
The one that Cubone like going to.
The GS Club.
GS, okay.
GS, right. I walked in there, I'm in that golf shit, I got the Gators on, I'm looking good as a motherfucker, big piece on my wrist. And the girls lined up and some dude like, who is that? They said, oh, that's a dude. They like, one dude like, let me buy you something. I don't drink, So another bra like, hey, what's up? How you doing? So the other bra who was in the fish bowl, in the bowl getting her hair did, right?
She was there.
Yeah, she was there. So she tell the other girl like, oh shit, that nigga look tasty. So the girlfriend like, hey Whitey. I said, hey, what's up? She said, you remember her? I said, oh yeah, how you doing? I waved at her. And her other friends, how you doing? She like, yeah, that nigga look tasty. I didn't know the nigga looked that good. I said, shit, I got clothes on today, huh? She said, yeah. I remember her with hair, right?
Say, what'd you say? When I met you, I ain't had no clothes on, you had no hair on. So we even
If you
now.
ever come by the burger stand, you're not gonna see us dressed. We be looking like regular peasants.
So, you know, we, matter
We
of
get
fact,
dressed
Bertha,
up every now and then, peasants.
you know, we had Just Poppin'. It's at 1030 East 25th Street. It sponsored this program, Enterprise Podcast. And Vern always there, but he only, hold up, let me check my time schedule. Vern get there, so you don't have a misunderstanding.
What time you get there?
1:15. DK leave at 2:30. Vern leave at 3:30. And he be back at 5:30, 5:40, over there to take the kids something to eat. So if you want to see Vern, he black, he got a whole lot of money, and he's a trick.
I would like to meet him.
Come in, just pop in.
I would like to meet you.
Just
He
pop
got a lot of
in.
money. I'd like to meet him.
Just pop in.
Yeah.
And Vern will help you with the best taco. Taco?
That's
Them
yeah.
tacos.
Yeah, they can get a taco.
fire. Hey, you know what though? Y'all, I'm about to put y'all up on game. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. But we got some fries, man, that they batter these fries. You might have to order that on the secret menu, and you might get charged a little more than a regular fry. You know what I'm saying? But them woo-wops, that's what they are. The woo-wop fries.
No,
Oh
it's
my
called.
God.
Hey, I'm gonna say something. Don't take this out of context, women. You can suck on these fries. You know.
And the French fries is cut by hand. You know what I'm saying? Fresh, never frozen. You know what I mean?
You don't
The
need
patties
no.
are fresh,
You don't
never
need.
frozen.
You don't. You
know
don't
what I'm saying?
need. You don't need no teeth. You don't need no teeth to eat
Oh,
a
Mr.
pastrami.
The meat is tender.
You don't need no teeth to eat this pastrami.
I thought he was Mr. Jim. I thought you were gonna say he need no teeth to eat. You know the beef, Mr. Jim. You said.
You don't eat. You don't need no.
This is what I need to ask. I don't know who did it. I remember this the other day. A white guy come up in there. He say, they made that vegetable scramble on the brown rice. I'm like, what menu are you looking at, son? So
The broccoli and brown rice, man.
I'm like, no, he say, right, it's right here. He says it's a vegetable scramble on brown rice. No, it don't. I say, well, we out of there right now.
It's on the menu. It's brown rice and broccoli.
No, it don't say broccoli. It say scramble. It say stir fry. What
Stir
it say?
fry, that's what
It
it
say
is.
stir
Stir
fry.
fry,
It say
vegetable
stir
stir
fry
fry,
on
yeah.
brown rice,
Yeah,
right?
it do say.
So I'm like, when he called me off guard, he say, "Oh, that looks good." The stir fry on that brown rice. I never saw. I say, you sure you at the right place?
So let me clarify. You know, at Just Poppin' is an outstanding restaurant. Like today, when you walk in Just Poppin', you like to smell turkey. I make turkey.
You made turkey?
Yeah, I make turkey.
It's something left.
So no. So again,
hate when I don't be up there.
some days,
dang.
you know, I eat different food. You know, I'm just a peasant. I'm letting you guys know I eat pork chops. They don't.
No, not they.
You know, DK sometimes catch me in a very, very, very good. I'm at Just Poppin' at 1030 East 25th Street. So if you call in on a Friday by accident or a Saturday and say, DK, ask for DK.
What's
Say,
DK phone number at Just Poppin'? They need to know the number to call him on. What's the number?
213-755-0292. Ask for some fish. He's a fish catcher. He catch fish, real live fish. And this fish is fish bites. They call them fish bites with some French fries.
If you spend $50, you get a back room dance with the green eye back.
In other words, if you spend over $50, you can ask Vern for a shot of head.
Hey,
I don't know what shot of head he gonna give you.
let me tell you.
Don't say nothing because Phyllis
Hey,
Phyllis
in
listen
the
to this.
words of my boy, rest in peace, Black Dog. I'm gonna shoot one to a head.
So this how it go. On Friday or Saturday, if you call in an order at 11 o'clock and say you want some fish, the fish won't be ready till 3 o'clock. And you guys can call these orders in, and these orders can be fulfilled. It's at 213-755-0292. You figure it out. If you want some fried rice with it, you call DK, ask for a special order. He got some bomb.
DK got the
What
secret
DK number
menu.
again? Because they might not heard you.
213-755-0292. And he's married, though. Don't take that a different kind of way. But he will make an agreement for you to buy some fish from him. Hey, but Vern ask you, do you like everything?
But I tell you this here, by next week, we're going to have the phone number real simple for you. It'll be 213 Green Eye.
Green eye.
How you gonna keep, who eyes you talking about?
Green-eyed baby over there, man. You can't see his eyes right now, y'all. He off camera and he nodding.
The charming, they say he be charming them girls. They come up to the restaurant.
waking up
And he look them in
laughing.
their eyes. The broad one day, broad couple there, she forgot what she had ordered something, right? And she just handed him her credit card. I say, you got to give him the PIN number.
She was trying to give him the card. She was like, take it, daddy, take it.
Wow, but again, we at Just Poppin', 1030 East 25th Street. The phone number is 213-755-0292. We got pastrami's, we got chicken, you name it, we have it. And if you look carefully, you have an opportunity to see the legends on the wall. There's so many different legends up there.
Oh, yeah, 4.9 rating on Google.
You know, 4.9? Okay, but listen to this. If you touch me and touch me the right way, I'll make something special come out of the air. Yeah, because
Hey,
I got a dude.
Whitey could go in the back and make up
I
something
got a
real
dude
quick.
named Dickie that he cut a cold French fry, and you know those French fries.
That's all he
popping.
popping. That's about all he can do is cut a French fry.
He don't want him to make
with
no
his
pastrami.
with his raggedy ass.
He gonna eat all of his
I know you're gonna tell him I
making it.
talked about him. Yeah, I talked about his punk.
But you can get
I
an
talked
ozone.
about it.
You can get
Yeah.
an ozone. You can get
Got
a
breakfast
third world.
burritos,
Burn. Listen to this.
We even got
fried chicken,
Listen to this bullshit right here.
banana pudding, strawberries.
Vern got a banana pudding. Strawberry too? No, a strawberry. You know what a strawberry is, right?
Strawberry.
Now, you know
Ain't
this.
seen
You ladies don't get this mixed up, right? It's a cream, a banana pudding, and it's specially made. Vern got a long tongue, so if you need this strawberry banana pudding,
He always pimping and fanning.
you would not be disappointed in any kind of way. And he do.
Man, I'm starting to think you for sale.
Hey, and the strawberry banana pudding is so good. It's
good.
He give dictation.
Listen,
Out of this world.
It's so good. You can lick the front and drink the back. It's like candy.
Andy.
Ow. Banana puddings don't last long, so if you come in, you better hurry up. All you gotta do is check the social media. We are Just Popping on Instagram, Facebook. Everywhere is Just Popping.
If Dante wasn't my sister's husband, I put him on the menu.
Hey, the way things is going, I might put myself on the menu. I'm just playing.
Hey, he just talking, boy.
I'm just talking shit.
He got one full of
My
fire.
wife, she gonna shoot me or something. I ain't
He
trying
gonna
to
be
get
at home
shot tonight.
editing. He gonna be at home editing. She gonna
Hey,
say,
I got to go home. I got to be home because my wife calling. My wife calling my name. Hey, babe. Oh, yeah, babe. What's up? You know, stay away from those people down there. You know, they kind of young. They be out,
Make sure
out
they
of
ain't
pocket.
trying to influence
You know,
you.
me and my wife's the same age, so you know I'm kind of old. We was born in 50 something, but you know we kind of old, right? And once I get some banana pudding, it inspired me to do things that I have never thought about doing while I was in jail for those 30 years.
you should have had you some of that banana pudding. We was up in Vegas when that young broad pushed up on you and say, she just looked at him. She said, boy, I'll break your back.
Because she knew what was going on. Yeah.
Just walked up to him like, she looked at him, I'll break your back. I said, why you talking about, I'm cool. I said, not me, I'm in my prime.
You know what happened?
You know, Vern ain't letting nothing slide.
I said, come around this alley.
Hey, you know, I'm gonna tell you guys what happened.
Really
Look,
nuts.
I'm gonna tell you guys what happened there, right? I was walking down the strip. And, you know, I looked kind of yellow, you know, Vernon kind of dark, you know. And she looked at me like, I said, yeah, it tastes good, huh? She said, yeah, I would break that motherfucking back. I said, I know you just want this big old thing, huh? She said, I said, but I don't have no money to pay you for it. She said, I do.
Oh,
Yeah, hey,
Bird was willing to pay, right?
He's about to trick.
Hey, you know how I pay my pay method, right?
I don't have no money to pay you no more.
I'm gonna give you 500. You let me get the thing however I want it.
I thought this
How you
motherfucker-
want it?
I thought the shit was only worth the loaf of bread.
On credit. On credit.
He wanted
Well, it's
all
on
the
credit.
bread.
It's on credit.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight I might try to get some today and pay them back on the 29th.
I got a question though. What did y'all think about Kendrick getting 5 Grammys for They Not Like Us?
That's what was
y'all
up.
think about that?
They ain't like us.
5 Grammys
They ain't
man,
like
for a
us.
diss song.
He should have left that man alone.
Well, I think this right here, just to be honest, you know, I am a great fan for anybody who get a whole lot of money. I just wish you just come over here and just share some of it
Come
with
up
me.
to Just Poppin', Kendrick. We got some programs you could donate to us, and y'all know we gonna do what we say we gonna do. That's how you gotta look at it.
Kendrick Lamar is a young, fly dude. And every time that I figure things out about people, he's just not a bad dude for real. He don't say nothing bad. He
Mind his own business.
he mixes words in the right manner where they're respectful. And you know, it's kind of hard to not like a person like that.
I mean, when he ain't doing no music, you don't even hear about him. You know, because he off somewhere doing philanthropy stuff. You know,
Or just being a father or a husband.
He
Out there doing what?
Being a father or a
philanthropist.
boyfriend.
You know, he go over Africa places
He
like
need
that.
to stop going to
helping
Africa and
those
keep his
people,
ass at
right.
home.
Right.
Get the
Need to
money
come
here.
and Just Poppin' and
Well,
give him
see,
some
I
money.
talked to him about that, but he said every time they tried, your people was getting it. But he said he might come back around because he say since the other people rounding your people up, taking y'all back, he might be able
Oh,
to
somebody
do something.
backdooring this?
He know who is it, the motherfucker with the fruit cups and shit. He know what I'm talking about. He went up there. He goes to Home Depot talking about we need to get somebody to hang this door for us. I say, and don't need you going up there. Ain't nobody gonna be able to help you up there. I'm like, you might well go on Google and ask them how to hang that door. 'Cause ain't nobody that gonna be able to put it up for you.
Oh,
But
man.
now,
This dude.
you need to call, what's his name again?
Who is that? Julio?
80 dude. Who
Julio?
you gonna call? Julio?
Well, Julio, my partner, I mean, I have to call and check up on Julio. Man, you all right? They ain't pick you up, nigga.
I know a whole lot of those.
Now, Julio, let me tell you, Julio got to be a citizen. Know how I know he a citizen? They got Julio child support. he's American. They got Julio child support.
Hey, I bet you that's messed up. You think you come in here, you finna get over and they throw you on child support in America.
Time out. See, you guys don't get beside yourself. See, every Spanish person out there was citizens to the other day. When Trump came out and told them about the 14th Amendment, everybody is jumping up in the air saying, what's about to happen? Man, the man across the street from us, he's a citizen of these United States of America. I know he is. I feel it in my bone. He just ain't a citizen on paper. He put his check cashing place up for sale.
But so let's go back to that. That goes back to my point earlier, right? These people have been working this here system of America so long. And they got when they go back to Mexico, some of these people finna go back to Mexico rich. These dollars versus pesos, they finna go back to Mexico rich. But I want you to know, that cartel done cart they ass up out of here. They done got their money. They done embezzled all the money they needed up out of you. They got enough of it stashed. You know what I'm saying? That's why America be really trying to push it, talking about, oh, we not gonna go with currency, because you just don't. But you already know, if you take the currency out, y'all little drug head, little Republican sons, y'all all the people in the house, they can't do
They can't
that.
steal no money if everything on
I don't
electronic.
care what you guys talking about. Look,
Look, I'm an asshole. I know I'm an asshole, right? My partner across the street. he put his
Oh,
shit
he
up
put
for
the second client.
Hey,
He
did you
be
know-
making money all
Yesterday,
day, every day.
The store in the corner, they were shut down. Across the street. Across the street, they were
Well, the
shut
weed
down.
shop, we know why the weed shop shut down. They had their
Yeah.
prices wasn't right over
Yeah.
there, and they weed was kind of
You know,
trash.
my smoke
I
shop.
ain't gonna say whose store.
No, I have a nice smoke shop. No, a
Now,
nice
excuse
smoke
me
shop.
for 1 second.
Yeah, go. You need to go mess with Mr. Jones. So I had a nice smoke shop, and I went by there the other day, and the corner store is gone. Yes,
Oh man,
this is what I'm talking about, right? Everybody sit back and say, "Why do you talk about certain things in certain manner?" Well, I just wanted to repair all the brothers out here right now. Don't buy no car. Don't buy your house yet. Just wait. Buy you a business and be ready to do business in the neighborhood. Because at the end of the day, a whole lot of your people is getting ready to move back from Lancaster back down to LA. Some kind of way they're going to try to get back down here because there's going to be a whole lot of different houses open because ICE is running around here everywhere. They're running rapid.
that's what we was just talking about. Yeah.
And they picking people up left and right. It was a lady down the street around the corner. ICE pulled her over. And they asked for a license. She said, I don't speak English.
Get in the car.
And they put her in the car and handcuffed her.
Right there.
Get in the car.
And that's what I'm trying to, I told my partners over there by us, like, hey, man, tell your girl if she don't speak English, stay out the car.
Stay out the way.
Stay out the car because you got to because they're going to grab your girl and take her away
Across the street.
down the street.
Down the street.
You know, my boys, you know my boys.
Oh, his girl don't speak English.
Yeah, so I tell them politely, like, understand where you at. Right now, you're in the middle of a war. It's a war of words.
It's
a
a civil.
war.
It's a new civil war. All wars a long time ago, they established that wars are fought digitally. They're not fought the same way. And right now, the country, the white Americans are at war with each other, and I don't have to sign up for that. I just look at it like, okay, this is how he gonna get him. He told everybody if he got back in office what he was gonna do as far as getting rid of people that was against him and doing all of this. And I don't think that, I mean, the one thing that he did do that I don't think nobody expected him to do, and he did that with him being the boss of the company, is that he's about to get rid of 2 million federal workers. I think that was a surprise. I don't think that was something that nobody saw coming. I feel like everybody got blindsided because
But you know, you got federal workers. I was sitting there, I was listening to the radio the other morning when I was riding. And this lady was on there complaining because she got to go back into the office talking about, what do you expect me to do? I bought a house over here, and now they want me to go over here. And what am I supposed to uproot my life and my kids and all that? Everybody else got to go to work. Why you get to work remote?
But you got to understand this, and I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it how I want to say it. Don't give a damn. Privileged people is not privileged.
right now,
And everybody keep on thinking people is privileged. You're only privileged when you're rich. You're not privileged just because you're white. You have a white movement at times, but right now that white movement really
It's
don't
dismantled.
qualify as a privileged movement because the United States of America is asking white people step up to the plate and come to work so we can have our jobs. And
get
white
off of
people
the services, 'cause
Yeah.
that's part of it too, because there's more of them on county
Yeah.
and
All
Social
that.
Security and all of that.
like in Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, all these people, they have white privileges of getting checks from the United States of America. And now they are saying, right now we need you guys in the workforce or we're going to have to get this workforce to black America. And we'd rather get this workforce to you. If you don't know how to read or not, we'll put you in this workforce and put you in a good place. So when you walk in Walmart right now, you see a whole lot of older white ladies as cashiers. And they be like, why we got to do this? Because you had no choice in the matter, because we running everybody else out the country. And now these black people, they sitting here saying, sooner or later, you guys going to tell us you're going to give us $26 an hour. And here I am telling you, like, nah, you need to say, you need to find you a job or get your man to buy you a business so you can be responsible to show your kids that you guys are able and willing to run your own business and show them what a business really supposed to be.
You finna see now, all that I'm independent. You better find you somebody you can work with.
Yeah.
You better find you somebody you can work with.
I mean, the name of the game, man, it is as old as it is teamwork. Make the dream work. And I think most of the people that we see that are successful in these positions, whether they're CEOs or not, they still got a team under them. And we get so caught up in being individuals, wanting to shine. I think like the greatest thing was to see like Third World, Ozone, Whitey's Enterprise, Fourth Dimension, Cimarron Kids, and I'm talking about just as far as structure, things like the Panthers. You know, yeah, you get the infiltrators. The Panthers is the intent. Like they started a food program that the white America got mad at these dudes feeding their own people and started giving out food stamps. And like, you know, it's when you start looking at, we are some of the most innovative, creative people out of stress or duress, and we always find a way to rise above. And I think that in this time, it's just about leadership. It's like, back in the days, you'd be like, oh yeah, Martin Luther King is, you know, or Jesse Jackson. You would hear these different leaders speaking for the culture, and it would be that one person, whether he was chicken shit or not. But we don't really have that no more. We don't have these dudes. We have some dudes on social. I'm not going to say we don't, but all of them, they still all prescribe to the colorism instead of focusing on what really need to change. I don't care that the attack is against us. What are you going to do to change the attack? You keep saying the same thing over and over. All these people, oh, they're the white man this, the white man that. The black man needs to figure out how to counteract that shit other than talking. Get in the law books. You got lawyers. You got people in Senate. We got people that's in politics, but they so busy with trying to be a P. Diddy of politics or P. Diddy in this area instead of being what they genuinely were called to do. A lot of y'all went in with the hopes to change laws and change politics, but you know what you end up doing? You end up getting loaded, and somebody played with you, and you out of pocket now. So you can't really do the work you was meant to do. And it's sad, but we know from the outside, I could be, you know, making that up, but we know from the outside, a lot of y'all is got by the balls, you know, and we just need leaders. I feel like I want to see a strong leader. I appreciate Harry O for stepping up and trying to explain to people like, hey, he said it well on the thing when he was addressing the thing with Snoop. We as people at some point have to focus on being American citizens. America needs to focus on not being white citizens, but American citizens. If we focused on that and said, boom, you know what, you're American. Yeah, I see your color, but we're not classifying that no more. You're an American. I bet you this place be a better place. But as long as it's always a wedge of division, and I think that's kind of the message sometimes that I hear from Trump in the underline is like, hold up. I'm stopping all of this because everything is really separated with diversity and inclusion and the homosexual agenda and all this stuff. All of that stuff does nothing but separate us because it just forces somebody else's opinion on you. When you sometimes, if you take if we was to say, let's strip away all these titles and you're just a human, would you still try to identify as something else?
Of course, you're going to always try to identify as something else because it's just nature. But the whole thing about when you sit back and look at it, like, do you identify as someone going to be successful or someone going to fail? Mm-hmm. That's the whole part to it. It's like some people just don't want nothing.
Right.
And we look at so many people around us that we see that they don't want nothing. They just want oh, I want somebody to take care of me.
Right. And
So
my thing with the thing with Snoop, what people don't understand, we need to start respecting everybody's opinion, to have opinion, to change their mind if they want to. You don't know why Snoop did change his mind. Maybe Snoop did some more studying and found out, okay, this way wasn't the right way. I was wrong back then for the way I, talked about this man, the way I felt. Maybe, he found something out that he felt like, okay, now this is the way I should go. That I wasn't going the right way. But whatever his reason was, it's his reason. It ain't for me or nobody else, D.L. Hughley and Ricky Smiley and all these other dudes just try to attack him for his choice to do what he did. They choose to go with Kamala Harris, and Snoop would then attack them and say, "Why y'all rolling with her?"
see, people sometimes get a misunderstanding on how life really works. And I sit back and tell you the truth about it. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Biden supporter. I'm a dollar bill supporter.
Because that's what America's about. America's a corporation.
This right here.
Capitalist.
I'm a capitalist.
That's what this society is
and
about.
Snoop understood that,
all.
hey, they gave me some money
To do this.
to do a job.
And I'm gonna do it.
This is a job.
That's all it is.
Well, you know what the dude, this law firm, they're the biggest firm in the world, Morgan & Morgan, right? I listened to the dude that started Older Cat. He said I was a big Democrat supporter, right? He said I'm a capitalist. He said that's what I meant, and he said that's why I was supporting their party. He said because their agenda fitted what I wanted to do with my money, right? He said, but when they stuck Kamala Harris in there and her views and the direction she was talking about going, he said he couldn't support it.
Well, what was she actually talking
So
about
he
going?
pulled
'Cause she
away
never
from
told us where we was going. I think that's why a lot of people didn't vote for her. She never laid out a clear plan.
Whatever it was, she didn't may not say it publicly, but when they're in them circles like
yeah,
that,
in that room.
they're in them back
In them
rooms,
rooms,
they talking
yeah.
about stuff.
But I say this to you, and you look at me like I'm crazy as fuck.
I already think that though, so I don't,
Yeah, you ain't gotta say what you
I don't
gotta say
say.
for us to think that, Whitey.
But at the end of the day, everybody keep on talking about the Democrat Republican shit. All of it's a fluke.
They the same.
Because you seen it in the Ryan Act.
Mm-hmm.
What did you just see in the Ryan Act? Two parties came together to destroy a group of people.
Yep.
Not one group of people, but a group of people.
Mm-hmm.
All of them saying, we don't want you here in America if you're not an American.
Right.
We want our property that you own back. These 435, 100, so that's 535 elite people came together and said, we want our country back.
Right.
So Trump was sitting back on, I want to make America great. And the rest of them like, we want our country back, man, and you a good spokesperson for what we're doing, and we're gonna blame everything on you.
Yeah.
But you're not doing this. We are doing this
This
as
agenda
a whole.
been in place,
Right.
been worked on, like you said, for 18 plus years. And and what people don't understand is those executive orders are created before he gets in office. There's no way on the first day this man does the research to write up an executive order the first day he's in office. The only thing he does is sign the paperwork for it to go to what level of the House or Senate it needs to go to. So a lot of times we hear it all the time, especially coming out of our mouth. We use it conveniently. Oh, the president is just a puppet. Well, why do y'all conveniently forget that? It's these people that y'all putting in these states, these funky politicians that y'all voting in on state levels and in city levels, that's screwing you over because you believed in the hype. And then Donald Trump is just the man to go ahead and sell you the rest of the way out.
You got to blame somebody for what's going on. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, I tell everybody, they be like, man, Whitey, you don't understand. Yeah, I understand what a dollar is. I understand that to have a dollar, you got to have a little sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if you have a little sense and you can get through some doors, you're going to have some more dollars.
Yeah. And Whitey don't, and that's the truth, because every day Whitey took me in and showed me money, so I don't know what y'all.
There's some money
you know what I'm
there.
saying? There's some money there.
And you know, we sit back sometime and we don't exercise what we're supposed to exercise because we always say how we gonna get through that door. They want you to come through the door. It's just that you don't want to do everything that they want you to do. Mm-hmm. And I tell people that all the time. You don't want to do everything they want you to do. Mm-hmm. What you mean? You won't do it. I'm willing to do the stupid shit. Use me.
Yeah.
Because I need you to use me so you can show me what that other door look like. Mm-hmm. Because once you use me and let me in that door, your ass in trouble because I'm taking my crew with me through that door. Come on, let's go, you guys. And if people may get upset with me about bringing my crew with me, and they like, nah, I don't like him. I don't give a fuck about him. Shit, that's you guys' problem. Mm-hmm. He got an attitude. I know he got an attitude. I don't give a fuck about his attitude. I'm about to tell his, hey, man, go through that door. Mm-hmm. And it's like, why would you let somebody with an attitude through the door? Because the world got an attitude.
Too, yep. And that's I was telling that to my wife. I was telling her, I said, man, I don't want to hear this. People, especially with me, I'm a little aggressive. I get beside myself sometimes. I'm not young no more. I'm not gonna let that be my excuse. I just get beside myself sometimes. Shit, I'm human. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, that's really that's my stance. But I was telling my wife, I was like, man, I don't even want to hear nobody talking that bullshit. Cause you didn't voted the most rudest, disrespectful, don't give a damn what come out of his mouth president. Did y'all hear what that man said about going to see the people when I'm gonna go see them there in the water? Like, what am I gonna go look at when the planes crash? That's me, cause that's how I be feeling.
Hey, but
like, you ain't got no. He said I got common sense.
Hey,
like you should common sense.
He's right. What I'm finna go get in the boat and go look in the water. What am I looking at?
What I'm looking at.
He like them people. He said the people dead. You know what I'm saying? He like, and half the people they ain't found yet. And then Trump said, I don't want to, what they say when you go.
Stir the crime scene.
Yeah, exactly.
But he called it a crime scene. Because, well, we don't got that much time left, y'all, and we will come back with this later on. This is the Enterprise Podcast. We're here. We're doing our thing, and we love the fact that y'all like, click, and subscribe. Continue to follow us. Continue to watch the videos. Continue to leave your comments. Continue to do all the things that y'all been doing, man. We're going to continue to put out great content and talk about the shit that men talk about. You know what I mean?
Be back with some more bullshit.
Some more bullshit.
And we at Just Poppin' Pop in 1030 East 25th Street. We at 213-755-0292. Call Vern, call DK, call Dante. Ask him what the special is on Saturday.
Call Whitey too. He trying
Don't
to get
call
out.
me because I like to be at my wife's house.
No, you ain't.
You know.
Whitey gonna be in the restaurant
Don't call
cooking
me.
food
In the back watching
7 days a
cartoons.
week.
I'm looking at Babylon 5. You know, Babylon 5. If you ain't never seen Babylon 5, but listen to this. Goddamn my soul. I hate to tell you this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. You've been seeing some skippers coming out on the line. Do I got any more? How much phone time I got left? How much I got left? A few minutes? 2. That's more than enough. I got Whitey history lessons coming out. Man, it's about the streets. We got a special shout out to Black Dog. You know, we can say this and let you guys know it's gonna be a skipping on Black Dog in a couple of days. And when we line up and put it on the air, you guys are gonna be overwhelmed saying what took you so long to get this shit for us to see the black history of the black city of Los Angeles, California. It's a black city. Don't let nobody tell you this is any other kind of city. It's a black city, and I got a whole lot of money in this city. And my team got a whole lot of money. Shout out to Harry O. Harry O, you did good. I fucked up. You know, my head was spinning. You know, my wife was roughing me, and I got fucked up, lost track of the time. But next time I'll be on schedule. So this is the Whitey's Enterprise and the Enterprise Podcast. We signing off. It's been good. Be good. Peace out.
Peace out.